This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, I'm just gonna ask you to go ahead and get the golden rule out of the way, which is to hit that subscribe button. If you have already subscribed, please remember to leave a like on the video and also make sure that you comment. Alright, so there are a couple of things that I want to take a look at in this video. We see where the T20 World Cup is coming up, and Australia, they have actually been on the hunt to find some good form. But my viewers and subscribers, they have actually found tough luck. Yeah, man. So after going down 4-1 to the West Indies, they are currently struggling against Bangladesh. Yeah, man. They have actually played 2 games thus far out of their 5-match T20 series. And the Tigers are leading the series 2-0. Yeah, man. Now, the first T20 saw the Tigers really setting the pace. They were in a dominant mood. When I look at it, it wasn't really a high-scoring game by any stretch of the imagination. Tigers batted first. They got 131 for 7 of their 20 overs, with Shakib top scoring with a classy 36 of 33 deliveries. He was strongly supported by Mohammed, who got 30 of 29. So those 2 batsmen basically set the pace. Hazelwood for Australia, he was the pick of the bowler, getting 3 for 24 of his 4 overs. And, the evergreen Mitchell Starc was able to support well with 2 for 33. So one would think that the bowlers, they really did pretty well. Getting the Tigers all out for 131 might have allowed the Aussies to feel sort of comfortable, feel as if they would have been able to really overhaul that title. But we all know that the Aussies are not as good facing, when it comes on to facing spin bowling. But, so joy really turned to sadness pretty soon after that, my viewers, because the Tigers were in a rampant mode with the ball. The Aussies were easily skittled out for 108, giving the Tigers victory by 23 runs. It was the ever-consistent Mr. Marsh that continued his good run of form, getting 45 from 45 deliveries. And, only Matthew Wade and Mitchell Starc got anything else, of any note. They picked up 13 and 14 respectively to help, sort of put some runs on the board for the Aussies. But they were really outplayed by the Tigers. It was actually Ahmed that was the chief destroyer. He was able to get 4 for 19, bowling his dangerous left arm spin. So once again, we see the Aussies going down by the route of spin. Yeah, man. Islam, he also picked up 2 for 19 to support, the spin king, Mr. Ahmed. So, yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, in the end, the spinners really got the better of the Australians. And, they were able to come away with the victory. And, going into the second game that was played yesterday, the Aussies, they were actually looking to see if they could level up things. But, boy, I want to tell you, they really got struck down once again. They were able to bat, well, the Aussies batted first this time. They got 121 off 7. And Bangladesh, they got this easy, my viewers and subscribers, losing just 5 wickets and still have a total of 1.2 overs to spare. Once again, Mr. Marsh, this man is very consistent. He led the way with another 45, got 45 or 42 deliveries. Enriquez, he was able to come into some form for the Aussies, getting 30 of 25, but that was just not enough to help propel the visitors to anything much. You understand? Because Rahmani got 3 for 23 and Islam picked up 2 for 27 to make sure that the Aussies were stifled right along the way. Now, when it comes on to the reply, Hussein, he led the way for the Tigers, getting 37 of 31, while Shakib and Hassan both got 26 and 23 respectively to help overall the tally. So yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, the Aussies going down once again to the Tigers. So the Tigers leading the 5-match series 2-0 and will be looking to win the third game so as to see if they can wrap up a series win over the Australians. You know, once again, people are going to say it's not their strongest team, but usually when the Aussies send out their team, it doesn't really matter if the first team players are not. They usually perform pretty well. So it's a bit worrying to see that they were hammered by West Indies 4-1 in the T20s, and now the Tigers have taken up a good and assailable lead of 2-0. You understand? So we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on this series to see how things go, because it's coming up to the T20 World Cup and every team will be looking to sharpen up themselves. Talking about every team, India and England, they are actually going up against each other in a test series. So the first game is up and running thus far, and India, they were able to bowl out England for 183. Yeah, man, very very small total, 183, and they won. And Captain Joe Root, he was the only man that was able to get anything of note, getting 64 of 108 deliveries. It was Mr. Bumrah and Shami that were in a rampant mood. The pair picked up 4 and 3 wickets respectively to help the Indians into a good position. You understand, as they look to try and secure the first game. So 183, very small total. The Indians, they were up and running as regards to the chase. They got 125 for 4, before the rain came down on day 2. That is actually how things were going while I was reporting this. Probably by the time you hear this, things would have changed. So 121 for 4, the Indians are at, with Rahul leading the way with an unbeaten 57. With Sharma, he also played a good knock, getting a patient 36 of 107 deliveries before he was removed by Ollie Robinson. Now, Captain Virat Kohli, he got a golden duck. Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, James Anderson had him caught behind. So we are definitely going to be keeping an eye on this one to see how things develop, because it's always good when you are able to watch some quality test cricket. You understand? We have a lot of T20 cricket being played these days. But when we have some quality test cricket being played, once you're a cricket loving fan, you're definitely going to have to stop and take a look at it. And I think they are going to be playing about 5 matches. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this series shape up. Talking about test match, West Indies, they are supposed to take on Pakistan in the 2 test matches here in Jamaica. We haven't really heard anything much. I gather that there is a best versus best game going on, but I am really unable to get any concrete information as regards to what is going on there. A subscriber actually reached out to me and gave me some information. Big up Mr. Lover, always reaching out and sending in some information. But where the media platforms are concerned, I'm not seeing anything being published. So I'm not sure if they are playing in secret or what. Might need to drive by down by Sabina Park and see what's going on down there. But yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, just to finish up, the Tigers are leading the Aussies 2-0 in their 5-match T20 series. India, they were actually able to bowl out England for 183 and are well on their way at 125 for 4 in reply, before the rains came. So we're gonna leave this one right here for now, my viewers and subscribers. And as we go, I'm gonna ask you to please remember to like and share the video. Please remember to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, as we continue to put in the work. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Big up on yourself, my peeps. Keeping yourself safe. I'm out.